what I know. Better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right.
Yeah, soldiers, it's your boy, the Anime Sage, coming to another video, and this is with Naruto as a Reincarnation in Stage 6 Pass, Part 7. Here we go, another part of this critically acclaimed series, so let's get into this. But first, a word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by YEEHAW. If you want some nice looking anime and meme apparel or clothing, this is a site for you. You can also use code MEME for 5% off orders of $49+. I repeat, code MEME, and code MEMES for 10% off orders of $9+. I repeat, code MEMES. Also, buying stuff there also supports me, so go check out YEEHAW. Their links will be in the description. In terms of this week, you guys will get some Uchiha Deku on Thursday, as that could very well be the finale or second to last parts of that series. And say Naruto will be on Saturday, so get hyped. I also posted my first reading on the fanfic Legacy yesterday / this morning, the fanfic that inspired the Have What You Have Senju series, and a bit of this What If as well, so go check that out, I guess. Watch my community tab like a hawk as you guys get polls, fit updates, the ability to select what ifs you want for the week, and of course some other fun stuff in between. So again, watch my community tab like a hawk. Check out my Patreon, it has some nice rewards you can get if you support me financially. The links that will be in the description. Alright, time for some quick social media plugs. Twitter is @MaSage4, Instagram is @MA_Sage4, and of course, join my Discord server. I'll give you all reasons to follow / join us at the end of the video, so watch until the end. Alright, time for usual checklist. If you haven't seen the last part, the links out will be in the description, and if you haven't seen the series at all, check out the playlist. With all out of the way, let's get right into the story. Alright, so from the last part, Naruto saw Tsunade become the Hokage like in canon, and of course, if you remember from the last part as well, Naruto jumped 2 ranks from the original canon from Genin to Jonin. Tsunade will talk to Naruto and she will thank him for allowing her to get over her stuff from her past, as does Shizune, and Naruto says no problem. Jiraiya will then talk a bit with Naruto and will tell him that he'll go on a train trip with him around the world so he can hone himself up so much more against the Akatsuki and stuff like that. Naruto doesn't mind this, as even though he is very OP at this point, he could use some time to get the rest of the powers of Hagoromo, and it will also be pretty good for him to travel around the ninja world to see more villages and stuff like that. He can also even get some more girls along the way and actually visit girls like Tamara, Yugito, and Usame and Kaori, as his busy schedule is kind of not allowing him to visit their villages, so this is kind of a good opportunity to do so. So yeah, there also has not been any plans by Akatsuki as of late, as they never encountered them like in canon, because, well, you know, Itachi and Kisame did not want anything to do with Naruto because, yeah, they heard what happened with Orochimaru, so, yeah. Speaking of Akatsuki and Orochimaru says after Itachi asks for his help, wait, what? Itachi will say, as you know, Orochimaru, the goal is to one day grab all the tailed beasts by taking them out of their respective Jinchurikis. However, as we are not going to be able to do so. In fact, our plans could be destroyed before they even start. For you see, there is one person who can stop us, and his name is very familiar to you at this point. Orochimaru gets a bit annoyed when thinking about his name, but finally says, it's Naruto, isn't it? Itachi says, yes, as he absolutely destroyed you when you fought him, and it is possible that if me and Kisame fought him right now as we are, we would die. So right now, we need your help. You can join us, and if you succeed in helping us, you can get whatever you want. Orochimaru thinks to himself, I have nothing left to lose. I can help the Akatsuki get what they want, and I can potentially get what I want. I can get Sasuke, or even Itachi Uchiha, and avenge that pitiful loss that I had all those years ago. Yes, I can finally get some young Uchiha bodies. Little does Orochimaru know that if he even tries to go after Sasuke, Itachi will just Tosuke Blade him. So, yeah. Because Itachi's a good brother, you know. So, yeah. Orochimaru agrees to this and says, I think there is one way we can get the advantage, and that is the reanimation jutsu I have been developing. Naruto may be powerful, but there is no way he can summon to that many S-rank ninja that I can revive. No ninja can. I do need a couple more years to develop it, but once I'm done with it, Naruto will be finished, and I can get my revenge. Itachi and Kisame nod, and all 3 of them will head to the Sound Village to see if there are any other resources the Akatsuki could use. However, little does Orochimaru know, Naruto is not a mere ninja. He is a god. He's applying human standards to a ninja that thrashed him with ease and has deluded himself the illusion that Naruto can be beaten because he looks human. He just has to be some once-in-a-lifetime prodigy, nothing more, nothing less. There's no way he can beat him once he has reanimation jutsu perfected and summons himself as S-rank ninja, he says. He'll finally beat him, he says, and that will be Orochimaru's fatal mistake, denying the power of a god for the 3rd time. Anyway, Sasuke meanwhile continues to get a couple of letters back and forth from Karin, and of course he'll send his own, and that little relationship is starting to grow a lot. Sasuke himself does want to get stronger so he can deal with, you know, him. I guess another big positive here, by the way, is Itachi never encountered Itachi in his canon, which means he's a bit calmer here and has no inkling of wanting to go with Orochimaru, so that's pretty good for Sasuke. Sasuke is also slowly liking the idea of camaraderie and friendship more and more, as he opens up to people like Kiba and Sakura, and they are bonding as a team. So Sasuke is going down a path he probably was going to go down before he met Itachi, and then got smacked, and then he went downhill from there. Kakashi will one day talk to Sasuke and says, "I'm very impressed with the progress you have made, not just from learning jutsu and stuff like that, but also from a teammate perspective. You've been able to grow a lot from that emo boy who wanted nothing to do with other people. You even seem to have a little girlfriend as well." Sasuke kind of blushes and says, "It's not like that." He then says, "Thank you, sensei." Kakashi then says, "I do want to help you beat Itachi, the guy I worked with when I was in Anbu. And I believe you will beat Itachi, but again, you need guidance, and I have over 1,000 jutsu." Sasuke just grins as he's kind of excited right now. Back to Naruto, he goes on some dates with Sakura, Hana, and Haku in 1 week, as well as Ino and Tenten. Naruto will also go on his promised dates with Ken and Taiga, as their time is about up in terms of their jail sentences, and no states go very well, so we can officially say, another one, as Naruto has 2 new girls to his harem. Naruto also continues to exchange letters with his, I guess you could say, international girlfriends, as he will tell them that he will be traveling around their villages for 2 to 3 years, and he will be able to visit them officially versus maybe having to take missions, similar stuff, which will of course make those girls very excited. Naruto will continue doing a couple missions, and he will start getting ready to leave for the next couple of years. But it isn't like the Leaf Village girls will be left alone, as he has 2 jutsus in his arsenal that can remedy that. One is a Shaokun Jutsu, and of course the other one is a Hirashin. So yeah, again, since Naruto is Reincarnation Stage 6 Pass, and his training has been kind of accelerating away since he's becoming more and more like Hagoromo, he definitely got the Hirashin at some point as he was learning Sealing. Naruto decided he wants to challenge Rock Lee in a bit of a Taijutsu matchup before he leaves, as 1, he knows that Lee is a Taijutsu guy, and 2, he wants to use his 8 gates against Lee's 8 gates, so yeah. They never really had that matchup that they could have had in tuning exam, so Naruto will want to give Lee that match, so yeah. Lee will be pumped as he definitely wants to challenge Naruto and fight him and stuff like that. Lee will say, "Naruto, you are a great opponent to fight. I saw how you were able to dominate tuning exams, and I must say, you are so strong. In fact, you may be even stronger than Guy. But right here, right now, I'll show you my might against you." Naruto says, "You're a worthy opponent, Lee, and I believe you have a great future ahead of you. However, I will beat you here, and I will use my 8 gates to do so." Rock Lee will be a bit surprised, but then says, "Bring it!" The fight will begin, and then Naruto will go directly into the 3rd gate, and Lee will realize he was not kidding. Lee will go into the 3rd gate himself, and then Naruto will then go into the 5th gate, and then Lee will do so as well. Naruto then decides to go into the 8th gate to give him everything that he asked for at this point, because, Naruto can't do that. Lee will say, "No way! That can't be! It's the 8th gate!" Also, in case you don't remember, Naruto won't die because I'm using the legacy rule that those with a tail piece of 5 or more tails will be able to survive the use of the 8th gate. And since Naruto has Hagoromo in him as well, he'll be fine. Naruto will then say, "I want to show you the 8th gate, as I believe you should see the final form that you will be using one day potentially. However, I will say the 8th gate is going to cost you your life, and the only reason I opened up the 8th gate is because I can survive it because of my own, quote-unquote, circumstances. I wanted to unleash the full power of Taijutsu on you, so you can understand the power you need to chase after. But enough talking. Let's fight!" My guy is witnessing this in secret and is both amazed by the growth of Lee in a way, because he can feel that he's definitely gotten stronger, and it's just in awe of the overwhelming power of Naruto. He decides to continue watching this. Naruto holds back quite a bit as he does not want to kill Lee with his power, and he'll end up just smashing down on the ground, and Lee is taken down in 1 hit. My guy is just amazed as Naruto has shown himself to become one of the strongest ninja in the village's history. Maybe the strongest in history, to be honest. Naruto will later carry Rock Lee to the hospital and will help him out, there, I guess. Lee will be fine, don't worry. He didn't suffer any serious injuries, so yeah. Lee will eventually wake up, and Naruto will tell him he did well, and will say that he has the potential to be the greatest Taijutsu master of all time. He just had to fight Naruto, Naruto will then be asked by Sasuke for a challenge, and Naruto will accept. Naruto fights Sasuke and will hold back a bit to see how much Sasuke has progressed, and he does impress Naruto in a way, so yeah, that's pretty good for Sasuke. Naruto will say, "You definitely have gotten stronger, Sasuke. I'm very impressed." Sasuke will smile, and then Naruto will say, "However, I'm just stronger." Naruto will then smack Sasuke away, and then will carry him to the hospital as well as Sasuke got knocked out. Sasuke will wake up, and it's a bit sad that he got beat badly, but Naruto will say he did well, and he will one day accomplish his goal to kill Itachi. Sasuke will be glad Naruto told him that, since Naruto is Naruto, and the fact he's hearing this from a superior, since Naruto was a Jonin while Sasuke is stuck at Genin, it's a win for my dude, Naruto will then start getting ready to leave for his training trip, and then will start heading to the gates of Jiraiya, though his girls will get a Shao clone, and of course he can visit them whenever he wants because of Hirashin. So Naruto and Jiraiya will leave, and now we'll get into the actual time skip, where there's a lot of stuff to go over, as there's not only training for Naruto, but also a lot of traveling and meeting new girls, Naruto will continue unlocking some of the powers of the Stage 6 Pass and will start becoming more and more like the Stage 6 Pass. What does he get, you ask? Well, let's just say he gets every single Kage Genkai and Kageto in the book and mastered all of them, gets some other powers from the Stage 6 Pass that I'll get into when the time comes, and Naruto will show off his perfect sage mode, as he got that a lot earlier, and it will cause Jiraiya to become more motivated to complete his sage mode training, and he will get it, so that's an upgrade for our boy Jiraiya. And the other thing that Naruto unlocks is something called the Rinnegan. One day during a train trip, as he's training stuff like that, and Jiraiya does whatever, he finally unlocks the Rinnegan, and it is just as powerful as the Stage 6 Pass, if not more powerful. When Jiraiya sees Naruto with the Rinnegan, his eyes just go out of his sockets. This is the second time he has seen the Rinnegan in his lifetime, and by two different users. One of them was his former student Nagato, who he assumes is dead, and the other is his current student Naruto. When Jiraiya brings this up to Naruto and tells him about his other student who had the Rinnegan, Hagoromo will tell Naruto the truth about what happened with Nagato and everything else, and Naruto gets kind of sad hearing this information, and he's not going to really tell Jiraiya, and he's actually instructed by Hagoromo to not tell him this, because Jiraiya is definitely not going to like this information, so yeah. Jiraiya will also tell Naruto about the Child of Prophecy, and Naruto could be the Child of Prophecy. Naruto, of course, be like, of course, as he already knows he's the reincarnation of the god of the ninja world, essentially, so he might as well be the Child of Prophecy, or he makes act a literal god. Jiraiya will also say that he is glad he has Naruto as a student, and Naruto will say likewise, and of course both of them share a popsicle. Now let's get into the travel part of this time skip, where Naruto will have a lot of time to get new girls and travel to new areas since Naruto is already unstoppable. Naruto will visit his girls over the course of those couple of years as well. He'll visit Yugito and tell her about the Akatsuki, who will go after her in a couple of years. Yugito will wonder if Naruto has a plan if she needs to be rescued or something like that, and Naruto will say, yes, if you need me, use this Hirashin knife. It will summon me and I will kill those who try to capture you. I have confidence in B, but I'll give him a knife as well, since he might face an enemy that's too tough for him. Yugito will ask, what about you? Naruto will grin and say, I'll be fine, as I have power beyond your comprehension. That's not an insult to you, as you are powerful yourself, but I just have something that even you can understand, for you tried. Your brain would just short circuit. Yugito says, well, I have experienced a bit of your power, and I can say that you are strong, as she smiles. Naruto smiles as well, and then kisses Yugito, and then move on to Sama and Kaori. He'll tell them about the upcoming threat that's going to go after both Yugito and Killer B, and of course those two will look to become stronger not only for themselves, but also for protecting Yugito and B. So that should make them stronger than they were in the original canon, and Omoe will have the same resolve. And there's a moment between Killer B and his students on how they'll want to be there to protect him, and that's such a cool moment where the bond between Killer B and his students increases, so that's great as well. And yeah, Naruto will not only be looking to get new girls during this time skip, but also make sure that the Jinchuriki of the Tail Beasts are protected. So yeah, Naruto will head out of the Cloud Village, and then we'll go to the Sand Village. Naruto will go on a couple days with Temari, and then he'll also warn her, Gaara, and Kankuro about what's to come in a couple years, and Temari and company will make sure they are prepared to defend Gaara. Naruto will give Temari and Gaara some Hirashins in case they need to summon him, and Naruto and Jiraiya will leave the same village a couple days later, as Naruto gives Temari a kiss. Naruto will then head to the Waterfall Village, and by the way, before someone comments, he did also kiss Yugito, Sama, and Kaori before he left, so that just to get that out of the way, so yeah. Anyway, as Naruto heads to the Water Village and walk around the village, he will encounter a girl named Fu. Naruto will introduce himself, and then Hakuren will tell him that Fu is the Jinchuriki of the Seven Tails, and Naruto will be shocked, but is pretty glad he found Fu, as he gets to know her and probably add her to his harem as well, as she's an attractive girl. So another one. Naruto will get to know Fu over the next couple days, and of course, since Naruto is Naruto, Fu will fall in love with him, and then Naruto will have a growing relationship with her, and both will share a kiss, which solidifies the relationship. Hagoromo will also communicate with Chome, and the Tail Beast is glad to see his father again, as is Hagoromo, and it's a nice reunion, I guess. Naruto will then sit down with Fu and tell her what is coming. In a couple years, Fu, you'll be chased by a group known as the Akatsuki, want what is inside of you. They will most likely try to extract the Tail Beast inside of you, and you will die. I want to save you from that fate, as you mean so much to me. I, of course, love my other girls, and I want to protect you like I would protect them. So I advise you to train hard for the next couple of years, but if you need help, summon me with this Hirashin knife. Naruto will give her the knife, and then Fu will say, thank you, Naruto. Naruto will nod, say no problem. Both of them make out. Nothing beyond that, you perverts. And then Naruto a couple days later will leave with Jiraiya as he needs to move on, and will tell Fu he will visit while he is on a train journey, and Fu will nod and kiss him goodbye. Naruto then heads to Hidden Stone Village, as they should be warned as well. Unfortunately, when Naruto makes himself known to the first Tsuchikage, or Inoki, he recognizes Naruto as the son of Minato and doesn't necessarily want any aid from him. Naruto then make a bet that if he can beat Inoki, he will have to accept help. Inoki will agree to this because this guy is just a first-year-old kid, and then Inoki will wake up hearing that he lost Naruto badly, as he knocked him out with a hit to the neck. Inoki is shocked and wonders if he really is getting old, as how could he get destroyed by a guy like Naruto? Naruto then reveals his Rinnegan, and Inoki is like, well, that makes much more sense. Kurosuchi saw Naruto display his power against her grandfather, and let's just say she liked what she saw. Naruto is also able to use facts and logic to get Inoki to forgive Naruto, as Naruto is able to break down Inoki's logic and tells him why he's wrong to hate him, since he has nothing to do with the Third Ninja War. Inoki, being by Naruto's facts and logic, will accept Naruto. Naruto will then give Hirashin kunai to Han after he finds him, and Naruto will start dating Kurosuchi. Insert memes of Naruto collecting more girls than Ash collects Pokemon, and insert this meme, another one. Naruto will be able to form a bond with her, and then guess what? Naruto gets Kurosuchi into his harem, and Naruto literally has 2 princesses, as both Kurosuchi and Temari are royalty. Naruto will be told that he'll have to look for Roshi, as he'll have to find himself and master his powers as Jinchuriki, and Naruto is glad he got information so he can, help Roshi out. Naruto will leave for his Stone Village and will kiss Kurosuchi goodbye. Naruto will then be able to eventually find Roshi and give him the kunai, so all's good, I guess. Naruto will then go to Mist Village, as he kind of needs to find Mizukage and give her a warning, as this was around the time Mei took office, and she's glad to have his information, but she doesn't know where Utakata is, and she has to deal with rebuilding the village from, Yagura's little bloodline massacre, I guess. Naruto understands this, and both he and Jiraiya will leave as the work here is done. Naruto will be able to find Utakata and give him the kunai, and Naruto's work is generally done, as the location of Sanbi is unknown. Naruto will go to other villages, and of course he'll find some new women in Koyuki, Shion, Shizuka, and Amaru, who he encounters and falls in love with. And by the way, Koyuki is a bit younger, around Naruto's age, as I use my power of age bending. Since it does not impact the story as much, same for Shizuka, as her not having, her age lowered and stuff like that doesn't change the story at all, because she's kind of a filler character, and also the movie characters are filler in themselves, so yeah, which is a good thing because we can do whatever we want with them, so yeah. Anyways, Naruto will come back and furious to marry Shizuka via the law of her village that they have. And then Naruto will also meet Hotaru during his time skip as well, and will look to train her as well so she can protect that, I guess, forbidden jutsu, and Hotaru will appreciate that, and call Naruto her master lecture with Utakata, and let's just say the word master will take on a whole new meaning in the coming years. So Naruto has been getting a lot of girls lately. Jiraiya is crying tears of joy as he is so proud of his student, both because he's trained a lot and he's just OP, and the second because of what he's doing with ladies, And for those who are complaining that Naruto's getting too many girls, that's the point, as I'm trying to shatter the record for most girls given to Naruto. And again, since Naruto is a lot more powerful than he is in his canon, he has a lot of time to travel and meet new girls, so yeah. We about to make Naruto happier than we did in the half HGSS Champion would, if you get what I'm saying. Naruto's accomplished a lot in this time skip. He's gotten some new abilities, new girls, and is able to come up clutch for Jinchuriki, and is ready to protect him at a moment's notice. Again, insert meme of Naruto catching more girls than Ash catches Pokemon. And again, insert meme of another one. Anyways, after all that traveling, Naruto will return back to the village, and he'll be given a nice introduction from his girls. Temari's there as well, so she's happy to see him, even though, he was probably just there around a week ago in Sand Village, so yeah. A lot of his girls have become tuning, which is positive for all of them, including Naruto, because, all the accomplishments that the girls have, Naruto feels that he's accomplished something as well, so yeah, especially since he also has kind of trained the girls as well, so yeah, so they're a lot stronger than they were in the original canon, so yeah. And a lot of his, the memories that he got from the Shadow Clone, so he kind of remembers a lot of the stuff that happened within the past 2 to 3 years, and it's just happy to be home overall, and it's ready for a challenge to the Akatsuki. So I will greet Naruto and will tell Naruto he will have all join and challenge him to see how powerful he has become, as well as Tsunade and Jiraiya. Naruto just grins because this is a challenge worth accepting. Hiruzen will also get involved, but again, it's not like he is in his prime, but it's still pretty cool that Naruto gets to face him, and Naruto's just pumped overall because this is a pretty cool challenge. Naruto will end up, doing pretty well the challenge, as all the joining that try to come at him with a lot of their attacks. Guy would go into like 7K, for example. Kakashi would try to use some Kamui tactics, which he probably knows won't work, but it's Naruto, I guess. And of course, Tsunade will try to smash him and stuff like that. But Naruto is just able to show his might and just knocks out joining one by one. So, yeah. Naruto just proves his might, and Tsunade's just impressed as Naruto has just gotten so much stronger. And Naruto was literally just like holding back a lot of his power because, he's never really had a reason to use his full power at all. Because Naruto's just that strong, I guess. Meanwhile, with the Akatsuki, Orochimaru and Akatsuki get ready for the hunt of the Jinchuriki. Orochimaru will say, "It begins today. Our crusade against Naruto and the hunt for Jinchuriki begins now." Orochimaru starts preparing for the reanimation jutsu and gets a couple of new bodies, I guess, that he's been collecting over the years. Naruto, after the fight, kind of has a bit of a future event type of sighting because, well, Sage Six Paths actually had a bit of an ability to see into the future, and let's just say Naruto's is a bit stronger here. And Naruto will kind of see what's to come a little bit, and Naruto will say, well, it looks like I'm about to have a challenge. This should be great, as he is a bit aware of the coming storm that is, well, about to come his way. So, yeah. What will happen next? Find out in next part. Thank you all for watching What If Naruto's Reincarnation in Sage Six Paths Part 7. I hope you guys enjoyed this, as a lot happened here, and there's going to be some crazy stuff that's going to happen in the next part or two. However, I do have some sad news, as I think this series will be ending very soon, in around 1 free parts, but as I have always said, all good things must come to an end. I feel like I will go into Boruto in this series, but I don't think it won't be as crazy as with, like, Jigen and stuff like that, because, well, Naruto's literally going to be God by the time I reach Boruto, so it's probably not going to matter as much. But I guess we could just start naming kids for Naruto and his ladies, I guess. Get ready for Uchiha Deku and Saiyan Naruto for on their respective days, so get hyped. Watch me tab like a hawk, that's really important. Check out Beef Halo, that really does help me out. And finally, follow me on Twitter for no way to get notified of my videos, Instagram for memes and smartphone stuff in between, and finally join my Discord server for access to supplementary content, notification when live stream ahead of time, and of course, the ability to send me ideas directly. These are great ways for you guys to interact with me, so follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and join my Discord server. Shout out to my $10 patrons, their names are on the screen, my $20 patron X1 Gamer, and my $50 patron Anguish. If you want to support me further and get rewards to shoutouts like these, go to my Patreon, which is linked in the description, and also make sure you guys follow me on Twitch, as I do streaming over there as well. And finally, check my Legacy video. I really think that that's going to be really good as a bit of a fan for Green series that you guys are going to love, as the reception to that was very positive, so again, go check that out. Thank you guys so much for 70k. We're 3k away from 20k, so let's get there. That's all I have to say. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and share the video. This has been your boy, the Anime Sage, signing out. Peace. YEEHAW. Stephanie Shea, close us out. Bye-bye. Peace.
Hi, this is Stephanie Shea, voice actress for Sailor Moon, Hinata, Orihime, and you are watching Anime Sage.